Hey everyone, welcome to another This Week in Hitting Dice video. These are my weekly vlogs where I go through games I've been playing, what I've been up to, and just try and keep you all in the loop and be pretty open about what's going on. Obviously the last one was late, so I delayed doing this one because I hadn't had a chance to catch up too much with any gaming. But we did manage to get our Arkham Horror group going again at the card game. So I've been playing as Rex Murphy, and that came is starting to come together pretty well now. I continued my spree of failing all of my draws from the Chaos Bag in the first couple of turns. Just getting pretty frustrating with Rex, to be honest. But then I suppose it was the same when I was playing Jenny as well, so that might just be a me thing when I play Arkham. Um, the first couple of turns, I feel like I just spend not accomplishing anything, and then it picks up as the game goes on, and as the variance, I suppose, kind of averages out. But Rex has been really interesting. He's one of the better characters if you read into that kind of thing, and that you're supposed to be able to solo some of the scenarios with him if you're playing on your own. But as the deck I've built is really, really focused on only being able to investigate and pull clue tokens. So I do think the group that we've got is a little bit light on combat at the moment, but hopefully that'll gear up as we get more victory points to get experience to upgrade stuff. So we'll see. I don't know that I'm going to change Rex's deck too much. I'm going to hope that other people step up, and I don't know. Hopefully we're doing okay. We're on scenario 3. We got blown out pretty quickly in the last one, but this one went relatively well, I feel. It didn't. We weren't really in danger of failing, I didn't think, but we had a full Mythos event to go before we were going to be down. So the agenda wasn't advancing as quickly as we expected it to. So the path to Carcosa has been really interesting as a scenario. It's been going like lots of different things when you compare it to Dunwich and the Core Box, which we've played through already. So I can definitely recommend that one. Dunwich felt pretty difficult. That was very fighty, and I wasn't really geared too much either way when I was playing Jenny. So this one's been going better, I feel. So there we go. Then we played X-Wing on Friday. I wanted one last run out with Anakin and the 2 Arc 170 list that I did a Should I Fly It on, and I was running the version where you won't get a 2-point bid and you get regen on Anakin, and yeah, it just felt really, really lacking. I can't get the arcs to contribute enough before they go down. I felt like I was trading maybe like I was giving up 110 points, taking 50 points in return, and it's down to Anakin to try and make that deficit up, which in a 75-minute game can get tricky. I feel like if we were playing untimed games, the list would be okay, but it definitely felt like I was struggling a little bit. I think maybe dropping one of the arcs for some torrents and maybe not trying to use a 7 fleet gunner. So I think it's a really powerful ability, but it's 9 points, and when you've only got the 3 ships in the list, I don't think it synergizes that well together. You get those games where everything works out. You get 2 4-die shots in the opening exchange, take a ship off. But more often than not, I'm finding that one arc's getting pummeled and then dying with either 7 fleet gunner still up, or I don't want to take the opportunity to reload it because I'm going to die before I get to use it again. So I'm trying to get the shots out of the while it's still alive. So that's been pretty frustrating trying to make the list work. Anakin's really good, but with the points changes, I'm looking forward to trying him out with calibrated and doing some new things with that bit, with that faction, I should say. So I'm going to retire that list now and try something different with it. But I did play X-Wing, so that was fun. That's it for my gaming. I've not really been reading as much because I've been trying to get sleep so that I can get up earlier so I can do stuff with Evie and trying to be more productive. But hopefully it's all going well. I've started drinking coffee again. It's been 6 or 7 years since I used to drink coffee, so I feel like I'm more productive in the mornings than I otherwise would be. Unsurprisingly, I suppose it's like I'm a grown up again now. um, but I've been listening to a lot of audiobooks. I signed up for Audible, and I've been doing that for my commutes into work, or if I drive Evie anywhere, just having an audiobook playing in the background. So I listened to Master and Apprentice because I own the book as well. I was reading it, but it wasn't really gripping me that I wanted to stay up and read it because I normally read in bed before I go to sleep. So the audiobook got me through that one. I listened to Alphabet Squadron, which I've got the book for that as well. And I listened to Dooku Jedi Lost, which is the audio only drama. We don't have a physical book for that one. They've all been pretty good. I'll probably do a more in-depth review, but Dooku and Master and Apprentice were both really good and like fill in little bits from the prequel era and were pretty interesting actually. And then Alphabet Squadron was it's a solid book. And don't let the title put you off, and and don't think of it as a replacement or a new canon for Rogue Squadron books. I think this is if you take it on its own merits, it's actually fine and a good read. I'm looking forward to it. I've ordered the TIE Fighter comic book tie-in that's coming out in the graphic novel form rather than the actual individual comics. So I've ordered that to fill in the Shadow Squadron stuff as well. But I'm looking forward to the next one. As I say, it was a little bit different. It goes into like the start of the New Republic and the Imperials moving over and all of that. So there's some interesting characters in there, but it felt a little bit weak and forced at times. So out of the 3 books I've listened to so far, I'd probably do Master and Apprentice and then Alphabet Squadron as the audio format. I would have Dooku above Alphabet Squadron as well. Hopefully, as they get into a trilogy for that, it gets a little bit better, a little bit more gripping, but we'll see. Yeah, that's us basically up to date. I am behind on sending out all of the prizes and stuff like that. So I know I gave away a copy of Star Wars Allegiance, so I need to get that shipped off. Sorry, I'll be in the mail soon. TM, it's Canada Day today as I record this, so post office isn't open today, but I'll do my best to get it in the mail this week with a few other things from like the Lack of Focus podcast. And then we missed D&D this week because Greg wasn't feeling well, but we're going to be recording tonight. We're going to do episode 2 of That's Initiative, which is my new Dungeons and Dragons like role-playing themed podcast. We're going to be talking about party compositions. We put a vote up on the Dice 8 Facebook page, and that's how the poll fell. It was pretty one-sided actually. Like 85% of the vote wanted to hear us talk about party compositions, and it's from like a game master perspective and a player's perspective, and then just general thoughts on it as well. So I've been really enjoying that. It's something different, a different format to what we do with Lack of Focus, and I feel like it's very much more of a informational tool rather than just us chatting about stuff. So if you're into role-playing games, make sure you check that out. And we're coming up for 10 minutes now, so I'll sign off on this video because I try and keep them relatively short. But thanks for watching, everyone. If you enjoy the content, make sure you should subscribe to the channel. Hit the little bell if you want notifications for my new videos. And yeah, that's it. I'll see you on the next one.